Hey crew, John here. Appreciate the opportunity to speak to you guys. Talk to you about the 15 SEER. It's the one pictured here on the far left, and we'll see there's a regular 18 footprint we're used to seeing. It's more conventional grill. It's got the round top. Other than that, same body, same grill, same connections. It's really hard to tell the two apart other than that lid. One thing you need to know is the BOVA15 can adjust between 33 and 110, and the 18, 26 and 110, and the 20, 36 and 110. But as far as the footprint goes, we've gained an inch. We're an inch smaller on the new model, 28 instead of 29.2. Likewise, when we look at the height, we're the same on the height. So there's really the only change you're going to see is 1 inch side to side, and of course the upper lid. And just the close-up of the dimensions. This appears in our slick that we hand out with the Bosch equipment. Now this is an important slide for you guys. If they're looking for an ARI number for a rebate or for a rating, you're not going to get it with a one-on-one match with a case coil. And you'll see here in the outdoor unit, the BOVA15 will not have a rating on a case coil only. Also, when they introduced the 15, they introduced the 20 SEER Connected. The 20 SEER Connected unit isn't in our stores yet. It's on its way. We do have a price. It is a 20 SEER with a mobile connection. We can connect to it for troubleshooting, and we can do it remotely. Or we can do it just with our phone Bluetooth. If we have a remote connection, it's paid for. It's free for 2 years, and then we have to sign up after that. But you can see when you show up the job site, the tech will push some buttons. And they'll get the same diagnostic they do on the panel, but some added stuff, some history, some cycle rates, a lot of stuff that some of the thermostats do now already. When we talk about the line sets, you'll see here you can use a 3/4 in a 3/8 liquid on every single Bosch equipment made if you wish. Sometimes it will limit you on a rise, but on this piece of equipment we can get a 50-foot max rise or drop, and we can get 100-foot total length on the 18 and the 15. No matter what line set you use, the connection has to be made to a 3/4 on the smaller units and a 7/8 on the 5-ton. So if they do make the choice of a different size line set, they'll need some adapters or reducers to hook up to those connections on the piece of equipment itself. And although this is mainly about the 15, keep in mind the 20 SEER has a lot of ratings that are close, mattering what mode you're in. You can run 3/4 through the entire lineup, but it does give you 150-foot total length instead of the 100. And the connections outside are the same, the 3/4 and the 7/8 on a larger piece of equipment. We do have some dip switches we teach in class. They can attend our class and we'll go over it, but it does allow us a little more robust operation. And they'll learn in class when to flip the switches, but we can take our cooling from 47 down to 42, even low as 37, and our heating from 108 to 116 for applications that need that little more. And even though we're about the 15, I want to show you the rating on the 20. We do cooling down to 15 degrees on the 20 and -4 on the heat pump mode. And on the 15s and the 18s, we're going to do our cooling down to 40 degrees, and then it's going to shut off. We cannot cool below that temperature. And the heat pump will run down to 5 degrees, and then it automatically switches off. Same way with the 20, and reroutes that signal in on the W to run the indoor heating. Our customers that are used to the layout of the 20, it's quite close. The 15's got a slightly different layout, but they'll be familiar with the buttons and the switches. We do have training. We have training available. These slides are actually from our training class and soon to be video, and you'll see here just outlines all the connections you have on the board, and also outlines how you test them. And in the training class we show examples of testing each item on the control board when they work on it. We do also show on the board, we do have, when you walk up to the unit, it's going to display the outdoor temperature. If the unit is operational, instead of the outdoor temperature, we're actually going to show the frequency of the compressor running. We also have the 3-digit during running. We can see a protection code in the far left. And on the right, you'll see the errors. I made a mistake there on my slide. So just a little quick correction for you. and more of what we do in class. If you ever get a phone call, we teach them what the lights mean, and if they have a red light, you can ask them. You have a little red LED lit, they do have a fault. It's the only time that red LED will come on. More class examples and our training examples on our YouTube Johnstone Cafferty group. We have these available as well, showing the wiring and the operation. We didn't speak a lot about the BOVA15 air handler, but I do want you to keep in mind it is a single speed heat or cool. Choose one speed like you do with our ASPTs. And it is a PSC. It's the last of the dinosaur old style PSC motors still being used, but it will not have an ECM motor in that BOVA15. Well, I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you guys. Again, give me a call if you have any questions. Thank you very much.